everyone, so today I'm doing a very exciting video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup using LUSH Makeup. If you guys didn't know, LUSH came out with a makeup line a little while ago. I think it was a couple months, but for all I know, it honestly could have been like a year ago. Either way, they have makeup now, and I'm going to be trying it in this video. I have yet to look at any of the makeup or try any of it on my face or even on my hands, so this is going to be a really big first impression. So if you guys haven't heard of LUSH's new makeup line, basically all of the products or most of the products are vegan and also animal cruelty free, and apparently it is all handmade, which is pretty insane when you think about it. I don't think there's hardly any other brands that do that, and all their products do look quite interesting. For example, here's their foundation and here's their mascara. Doesn't really look like the average foundation and mascara packaging. It honestly looks pretty interesting to me. I'm really excited to try it all. One thing before we get started that I will say though is they do not have certain products. For example, they don't have eyebrow products, so I went ahead and did my brows off camera. And there's a couple other products that they don't have yet or that I didn't pick up, so I'll be using my own to substitute, but I'll be sure to let you guys know when I do that. Okay, and super off topic, I actually just recently got a microphone for my camera. I am using it right now. Hopefully you guys can tell with the audio. Hopefully it sounds a lot better. If you guys like the audio the way it is, be sure to let me know in the comments down below, and if you don't, I'll try and like mess with it a bit more. I'm still getting used to using this microphone, so it's a lot of trial and error, but I just wanted to put that out there. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into trying this LUSH makeup. I gotta push my bangs back. So the first thing I actually have to use is from a different brand, and that is a primer. LUSH has yet to make a primer as far as I know, but this is a drugstore primer. It is the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base, and if you guys are looking for a primer that is less expensive, I would definitely suggest this. It does a good job of blurring pores and also just blurring your skin in general. I just started using it like for 2 weeks now, and I really love it. So, and a little bit of this goes a long way. I usually just put it around my nose and in my smile lines. Okay, so now onto the first LUSH product. I'm going to be using this foundation, and this is in the shade Light Yellow. I got all this online, so I didn't actually swatch it on my face, but hopefully this shade works. It looks like it's going to be okay. Okay, and it says how to use blend with moisturizer to create a light tint or use alone for more coverage. Okay, and this has 0.6 ounces in it, and as you guys know, if you know foundations, usually 1 fluid ounce is the average, so this has a little less than average, and it was, how much was this? And this was $20.95 Canadian, but honestly it's a little bit expensive for what it is, but the fact that it is cruelty free and vegan, I would pay extra for that, so I don't really mind, but it is something to be aware of. Okay, I have yet to open this, I have yet to smell it. I always think LUSH stuff smells so good, so I have high hopes. Okay, it smells kind of like citrusy. Okay, it's just like a little jar. I'm just gonna take a bit on my finger. Oh wow, it looks like it's gonna be pretty thick. Wow, it's almost moussey. Moussey, made in Canada and moussey? Oh wow. Ooh, it's really smooth. I'm using quite a bit of this. Okay, let's try blending this in. I think the shade usually would be a bit dark for me, but since I've been fake tanning my body, I don't think it'll be too bad. There was one lighter shade than this, so if you're really pale. So I'm just gonna blend this in. This is a really dirty beauty blender, you guys. I lost my newer one, and I have literally no idea where it went. So I just have to use my old one. Oh gosh, it's drying. What? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to use a brush. My beauty blender is not working for this, like it's not hard enough on the product. So I'm just switching to a Real Techniques brush. Okay, it's really good to be aware that this will dry on you. I dotted it all over my face, which is what I usually do, but I think with this foundation you need to use it as you go. So just, if you're using it, try it that way. This matches my neck pretty good. That's a good thing. Okay, I'm looking in my viewfinder and it looks a little light. Let me just, does that look better? Is the lighting better? That always stresses me out when I like change the lighting halfway through a video, because sometimes I go on my computer and I've made it too dark. But I think that should be okay. So here is that foundation blended in. I would say it is medium coverage. It honestly is a bit cakey around my nose because I do have some dryness around my nose, so a foundation that's kind of thick usually gets caught up in there. There's what the foundation looks like. It's a little bit cakey around my nose, but not too bad. It's quite a pretty finish. It's a little bit dewy, but it's also quite a heavy coverage. Now, one thing that they don't have is a concealer, so I'm gonna use the Santi Conceal and Foundation 2-in-1, and this is only $1, so, and this is also cruelty-free. I'm just gonna use that under my eyes. So the next face product I have actually like exploded in the package in the mail, and that is the Emotional Brilliance Face Powder. Here it is. And I'm hoping to use this as an under eye setting powder and full face setting powder. It's almost like a pink color. Oh my goodness, okay. Let's just tap a bit. Oh my gosh, I hope this doesn't flash back. I'll test to see if this flashes back once I have it on. Oh, it's actually like pink. Oh yeah, that set my under eyes good. And it like brightens because it's pink. I'm gonna try and put that some other places on my face. So my forehead, because it's kind of oily from this foundation. Oh yeah, I do not mind that as an under eye setting powder at all. Worked quite well actually. It's a bit messy. The packages are a bit messy to work with, but that's no big deal. And for anyone wondering, this was $19.95. Okay, so now we're getting into eye products. The idea I had for this look was to do eyeliner and mascara, kind of like a pinup inspired, just like with no eyeshadow. And the eyeshadows that I saw, I didn't really love any of the colors, so I'm just gonna do that, but I think this should be interesting enough. Okay, so we're gonna start with eyeliner. The black eyeliner and the mascara are pretty much the exact same looking. And this is called the Independent Eyeliner, and it is $24.95, so pretty expensive to be an eyeliner, but it probably has really good stuff in it. I'm really interested to see what it looks like. I have yet to open these, and like obviously this isn't like the normal conventional eyeliner. The tip almost feels like rubber, and it kind of is making like a clicking noise. I obviously have eyelash extensions, but I'm still going to put eyeliner on because I usually do anyways, so. Okay, that was actually way easier than I thought it was gonna be to apply. When I saw that wand, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna really botch this. But it actually went on good. The one thing I will say though, it wasn't like jet black. It almost felt a little bit watered down, but I built it up to a more black. As you can see, one eye is a lot thicker than the other, so I have to thicken up the other one, and we all know where this goes. I don't know if you guys can tell what's happening, but since this is so short, the thick wand that's like right here is just covered in eyeliner, and it's getting just stuck in my eyelashes, which is really frustrating because that never happens with any other ones. It's just not super dark, so I'm gonna just darken it up a bit. Like this seems like the type of eyeliner you kind of have to layer. Okay, that's as good as the eyeliner is gonna get. Usually I wouldn't do it this thick, but things happen. Sometimes you just have to do it. I'm used to using like drugstore eyeliners, so to have one for $25, but you have to remember you're paying for the product, which is actually good because usually you're paying for the brand, but I think for this you're probably paying for the good products. I do think that it is a little bit of a flawed production, like created, like here. That was a weird sentence, but what I'm trying to say is I think that it's just a bit too short, like for me to like, it feels like I'm using a small pencil. Okay, so now onto mascara. I'm not gonna put this over my eyelash extensions, but I am going to put it on my bottom lashes. And this mascara is $19.95, and it is in the shade Eyes Right, I think. It's the black one. Let's see what the wand looks like. Oh my gosh. So I just pulled out the wand, and this is what it looks like. There's like hardly any like length to it, and it's really chunky. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna wipe it on the lid. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this on my lower lashes. Oh, okay. Wow, it's making my lower lashes so long. It's a little bit watery, just like the eyeliner, but I think as long as you know that, you can make it work. That's what my lower lashes look like. Not bad. I just really don't like how this one worked. I didn't mind the eyeliner even as much as I mind this one. It's just a bit messy, but. Okay, so now we are on to the last product, and that is a lipstick, and this is in the shade Confident. This lipstick was $24.95, so once again, a high-end price. And it looks like this like monochrome color. There's a lot of sparkles in it, so I'm excited to try this. Let's see what the brush looks like. I think it's just going to be quite short and have a doe foot. I was right. Okay, I'm going to be really careful with this just in case it's really pigmented or watery. Oh, hold up. This actually smells like it could be chemicals, but I'm pretty sure, yep, this is still vegan. Okay, so here is that color after one application. I'm actually gonna let it dry and then put another coat on just because it looks kind of not super opaque, so I'm going to try and put another one, but it does feel very watery, almost as if it won't dry. Yeah, it's really soft. It's quite interesting actually. I don't think I've ever felt a lip product feel like this. Oh yeah, so it's buildable. After applying that, I do feel the need to go like, because I could just see that ending up on my teeth. Like that's kind of the formula that I think would slip around a bit. Do you see that shine of iridescent blue? It's quite pretty. I almost forgot to take the flash test. Let's quickly see if this flashes back. Let's see. Oh my goodness, okay. It like hardly did. Like I always feel like it almost looks like it's flashing back because my face is so white, but I don't think this flashed back. Okay, that's really good to know. So their setting powder doesn't flash back. That's awesome. So here is the finished look using all Lush makeup, except for the couple exceptions I told you guys about, but yeah, for the most part. My thoughts on this look is it definitely is different. Not necessarily like the products are super different, but I think like the packaging is quite interesting. Like I don't think any other brand has come out with packaging like this. I didn't mind it for most of them, except I did mind for the mascara because it just kind of got in the way of putting it on right. And same with the eyeliner a bit, but that might just be because I have extensions. I think it is quite cool that you can make this look with Lush makeup because I think at first like thought you would think Lush makeup you could only make really natural looking makeup looks, but clearly they do have makeup so you can make like kind of a bold look. So yeah, I think it was a lot of fun to try this Lush makeup. If there's any other brands that you guys want me to try, go ahead and comment them down below because I really like doing videos where I do full faces of makeup using one brand. And hopefully you guys like these videos too. So anyways, don't forget to click the subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. I post on Fridays plus bonus videos throughout the week. Yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!